Hi. Hi, Carly. Hi, Joe. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Ellie. We've still got a few more to come. Thanks for joining us. So good to have you here. I'm just keeping my phone handy in case there's any
Hey, Joe.
Hey Fiona, how are you?
Good. Hey, Helen.
Hello. Hi, Fiona. How are you?
Good. I'll just mute
Hi,
myself.
Bob.
Hi,
Hi,
lovely to meet
Veronique.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So good to have you all here.
Hi, everyone.
Okay. I'm just keeping an eye on my phone in case there's any. Okay. We've still got another minute or so. Margaret, beautiful. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Ellie. Beautiful. We're getting close to everybody. We're just waiting for Hitath to join us. He messaged before, so he won't be far away. How is everyone? Good, good. Yeah, thanks for joining this evening. So Barb and I are hosting with Hitath this little discovery call, giving an opportunity to answer questions, ask questions, discuss a little bit more about what is happening. So I'll just see if there's anybody else as well.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Sally or Trisina.
Okay.
I sent them the invites, but I hadn't heard back.
Okay, no worries. That's okay. Yeah, there's a few that haven't I haven't heard from as well, so
Hmm.
okay. Really good. Hi, Chris. Still arriving. Hello. Welcome, Chris. So, very exciting to have everyone here, and it's really an honor to be able to share this experience of what potentially is going to occur for us. And we particularly called this session so that you can meet our host and our guide for Varanasi. So he shouldn't be far away. I hope he's on India time. So
India time's a whole other schedule.
but he shouldn't be too far away.
Is he still touring with
No,
the group?
no,
Okay.
no, that's all over. So he's free at the moment. Okay. It's getting the time difference right too, but I told him it was 45 minutes in 45 minutes ago. So anyway, we can start with a little bit of an introduction. So not everybody knows everybody here, and I also I don't know everybody here, so it's nice to meet and connect here. So we're doing two parts to this retreat. And the option is to do one or do both. So the first part of the retreat is obviously Kashi or Varanasi or Benares, known by all three names. And that's the starting point. So obviously the arrival place is Delhi. And from there, it's up to you. So some people have discussed that perhaps they might like to um, have a little bit more of a look around India while they're there. So it might not just be the retreat. Some have said they might want to spend more time either before the retreat or after the retreat exploring different parts of India and different things. Here he is here. So I'll shut up now. Welcome, Hita.
Hi, Hita.
Namaste,
Namaste. Thank you.
Barbara ji,
Hariom.
Helen ji, beautiful ladies.
Hello. Hello.
So this is all the beautiful ladies that are interested in coming on the yatra.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, we've got a few more, but they obviously didn't get the memo or had other things they had to do. So
Okay,
this is recorded, and we can share that with other people after.
sure, no
So
problem.
yeah. So Hitath, would you like to share a little bit about what's going to happen in Varanasi for these beautiful ladies?
Hmm. What's gonna happen in Varanasi? I cannot even tell you right now. It is the most unpredictable place on the earth where you cannot just create an itinerary like 8 to 5 or 10 to 5 or things like that. It is a place where you have to be very spontaneous. It is a place where you have to be very, very open and receptive because it is a place of uncertainty. It is a place of a raw spirituality, a place where you have to keep your mind aside and keep your heart open and throbbing with full intensity. Then only Kashi pause on you. 1 second, this I think my can you hear me?
Yes. Can
Yep,
everybody
My
hear?
yep.
Yeah.
my voice is echoing me. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm sitting in front of the mighty Arunachala mountain in Thiruvannamalai right
Oh,
now.
you're still there. Beautiful.
Yeah, I can hear I can show you, but there's a the grill which is not allowing me. But anyway, and yeah, coming back to Kashi. Kashi is a place where, yes, you have to be open, you have to be receptive, and you cannot plan much in Kashi. Definitely, we
Yes.
will plan, we will give you an itinerary of a daily schedule from very first day to the day when our yatris or our devotees and our pilgrims are leaving. We do definitely have an itinerary, but it is a place where you cannot plan much.
Yes, and understand. It's got that spontaneous what arises at the time. And I'm imagining that every turn, every um place you go has something amazing to experience.
Absolutely. So in Kashi basically was designed like a huge tantric yantra. So
Mm,
Why Kashi is considered as a spiritual capital of India? Why there are other cities as well which is considered very divine. There is Haridwar, there is Rishikesh, there are many places like there is places in Madhya Pradesh, in Uttar Pradesh, in Gujarat, in Somnath. There is a Dwarka. There are so many divine places. There are so many pilgrim places in India. Why Kashi? Why Kashi is considered the ultimate place in India? Because Kashi itself. Just a second. I think why my voice is getting too echoed. I hope it's better now.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
okay on this end.
We don't hear the
We're
echo,
not
Hita.
getting
You
the
don't hear
echo
the
here.
echo?
No,
Okay, so it's just from my side. No
it's you
worries.
there.
It's okay. I can hear myself twice. No worries.
You
So,
can check up what you're saying.
yeah. So why we consider Kashi as Kashi, the spiritual capital of Bharat or India? Because Kashi was designed like a huge tantric yantra, where basically the 84 Shiva temples and 84 Shakti temples, the Shiva and Shakti, the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine was created in a such a way that whatever we have inside of us, that half feminine and half masculine, it needs to be in tune, it needs to be in merge in absolute oneness with the whole cosmos. Then only we are able to approach that what we call it ultimate, that what we call it a divine, whether we want to call it Shiva or Shakti or Jesus or whatever name we want to give it, right? So for that we need a certain atmosphere, a certain energy field where we can tune ourselves into it. And that is what Kashi is giving to us. That
Mhm.
when we are in the city, where the city itself is created in such a way that when we are there, see, like in this culture, we have people who has written poems and things like that, the scriptures talking about it, and so many yogis who are so rebellious, denying all the scriptures, everything. Like Kashi is also place of Aghora, and Aghoras denying all the social taboos. But still they have considered Kashi, even the rebels, they have considered Kashi as ultimate. Why? Because they have experienced within themselves that yes, this city, this Mahayantra, this huge yantra has a capacity to transcend not even a human being, even an insect walking in this energy field, even an animal walking in this field has this root, has this seed of enlightenment within them. Because when they live in this such a high energy place, the place which is designed in a way that they are, doesn't matter what they live. See, we are here to, because we have a lot of karmas from our past life. So we have to take that baggage off. Definitely, we can do things in our life. We can do great things. We can do shitty things. That is a part and parcel of the karmic cycle. But apart from that, what we are doing on a spiritual realm is totally different. Some sages said that do not kind of try and judge people out of their behavior, their inner spiritual wisdom, or their inner spiritual state. They might be somewhere, they might be speaking a bad words right now, smoking a ganja, and maybe doing shit things in their life, but you don't know what is going on within themselves. So even an insect has a capability to transcend themselves into a certain realm of spirituality when they are living in a certain state, when they are living in a certain energy field, which we call Kashi. So Kashi has this capacity to transcend human being, even the other insect and other beings, which we don't want to call them as sophisticated as human beings. So we can imagine, we can just imagine what Kashi can do to a human being who are receptive enough, open enough towards this Mahatantric Yantra, which we call Kashi, which is created by Shiva himself. So the story goes when Shiva got married to this beautiful goddess Parvati, also a daughter of a mighty Himalayas, a princess, and she lived in a palace in the Himalayas. And Shiva said, okay, she's a princess. Doesn't matter why she is married to an ascetic, a yogi, a ghori, but still, she is a princess. I need to, carry herself, need to treat herself in a certain tender, gentle way. So after they got married, time for a honeymoon came. And he thought, I mean, definitely, I live in Himalayas also, and Himalaya is a place of her father. So I shouldn't be staying here in Himalayas. Let me create something beautiful for her, where I and her can roam around, can live a beautiful couple moments. So he created this Mahayantra to explore himself and her in that beautiful, loving atmosphere. Initially, it was known as the Anandavan. Anand means bliss, and one means forest. A bliss, a forest full of bliss. So initially, it was a forest full of bliss. Then, because Shiva and Shakti roam around there, so the other deities and the sages they started coming and started experiencing those energies, because this ultimate masculine and feminine they merged there. It was the honeymoon period. It was their energies merging there in a very intense form. So other deities like Mahavishnu, the very gentle form of a masculine, he started coming there. He did long tapas, he did long meditation there. After that, other sages, yogis, they started coming. So after that, this City started, kept on building. And then Shiva realized that now, because of me and Shakti, the devotees and the beings with this higher realm and the capacities and capabilities, they are coming here. So let's create a yantra. Even after millennia, human beings and even an insect and the animals, they can be benefited by this Mahayantra, the Tantric Yantra, which we have created out of our energies. So selectively, they created a certain temples of Shiva and Shakti. After that, also the many temples being created, the Vishnu temples, Bhairav, we have this intense masculine form of Bhairav, the another protective form of Shiva, who protects this city, who is the guardian of the city. We have Ashtabhairavas, the eight Bhairavas in the city, and eight Bhairavas from different corners of the city. They are guarding this very ancient archaic city. And they say in Kashi, without their permission, you cannot do anything. You have to take their permission first. And they look, these Bhairavas look very fearsome, very intense, but they are very, very gentle deep within. Once you connect with them, you can feel that they are very childlike, a very beautiful form. That's why the animals like dog, we consider dog as a vehicle of Bhairava. Why dog? Because dog has that energy, dog has that clairvoyance, dog has that capability to find out, to sniff something which is beyond our own, perceptions. So Bhairav is that dimension where we can find out things which is beyond our perception right now because we are too caught up in our life. Once we are receptive enough, open enough towards other realms, the mystical realms of whatever you want to call it, a spirituality or tantra or yoga, you can name it. And the Bhairava Tattva, the Bhairava element helps us connecting with this. So Kashi, being a spiritual hub, a spiritual epicenter of Bharat, Kashi is also known as the Banaras. So when the invaders came, and even the invaders like some cruel invaders like Mughals, even they realized like doesn't matter what we are doing to this city and this ancient civilization, but we have to give it to this people that this city is so full of life. Like that's why they call it Banaras. Bana means something which is ongoing. Ras means a juice of life. So they call it this city which is so full of life that you cannot fade the juice of life here. You cannot invade this city. You might they did. They invade the city, they destroyed the temple, they tried to kill the culture, a lot of things, but still they cannot kill that very essence, the rasa, the very, very essence what Banaras is offering. So, why we call Kashi something absolutely phenomenal than other cities? Because Kashi is a place for a liberation, mukti, yes. We say that when we are in Kashi, when somebody is dying in Kashi, they definitely get a liberation. They are getting a mukti. They are out of this circle of life and death. So, yes, the Kashi has the ultimate cremation ground in the world. The Mahasmashan is known as the Manikarnika Ghat, where the only cremation ground in India and the believers of Sanatan Dharma, that this cremation ground is burning 24/7 without any stop. Normally in Sanatan Dharma, we do not burn that body after the sun is set. But this is a place of Shiva. This is a place of Aghora, and they do not believe the normal norms of the society and the rituals, and they are very rebellious people. So they say, we will continue burning the bodies. Let them come. It is a place for them to celebrate a death, and they will get the liberation. Why not? Even at the death, even at the time of night, we don't care about whether sun is there or not. So this is a cremation ground which is so raw, which is like a naked sword, where somebody is open enough to meditate even for 10 minutes. They say that the meditation of months and years, you can like have experience of that meditative moments in just 10 minutes. Something which we call a samyama state where you are in a state where yes it can be very overwhelming, but you can be in a state where you so many dimensions can be open to you. And why the city is so different? Yes, it has an ultimate cremation ground. It is a place for devotees and seekers or spiritual seekers to get a mukti. But this is also a place full of life. Like this is a place where life and death dances together. Like this is a huge cremation ground. Maybe some hundreds of dead bodies are burning, and just few meters somebody's having a classical dance program going on. Somebody's enjoying their this famous Kashi clay pot tea. Somebody's enjoying their street food there. There is some cultural program is happening every year. We are having this cultural program with a classical music program for the whole month of the Shivratri month. So the city where life and death not only walks together, dances together. The Kashi, a place where culture is so rich. We have greatest of the greatest poets. They born here, they were nurtured here, they wrote the beautiful poems. We had this beautiful dancers, even the male dancers. Akashi was a place where this taboo of this the queer. There is no such gender thing in Kashi. It's very neutral. There are so many male dancers. They are performing this classical Kathak, which is a very feminine dance. Kashi is also a place for the dancers, for the poets, for the writers. They wrote like the Maha Kavya of Sanskrit, the Ramayana, the ultimate epic of Hinduism, which is so full of life. The Ramayana, the great saint who wrote the Ramayana, the Tulsidas, was born and nurtured. He lived his life here in Kashi. So, not just the devotee of Shiva, the Aghora, the form of intense, even the people who wants to approach god or divine through their heart, their devotion, their love, they also nurtured here in Kashi. So they also wrote poems, they sang a song for the deities, they wrote their poems, their writings, their songs, everything. So you name it. So everything is here in Kashi. Can you hear
Sounds
me?
amazing, amazing, amazing. So, so tell us about the hotel where we would be staying.
Yeah, so this hotel is a Ganapati. Ganapati is more than 80-year old, a retro style guest house. Actually, it's not a guest house, it's a three-star hotel. And it is known as a guest house because during the British time, they used to know this big, even big hotels as a guest house only. And the Ganapati guest house where we are keeping our yatris is so unique because it is just 2 3 minutes away from the main shrine, which is the Kashi Vishwanath, and which is considered as a Jyotirlinga, the a Shivalinga, which is a form of light, where millions of devotees visit every year to have a darshan, to have a glimpse of the deity. Also, this guest house is on the ghat, where you can have the glimpse of the beautiful Ganga river flowing, and the main ghats, the main places where the Ganga Aarti, the world famous Ganga Aarti is happening every evening. The Dashashwamedh Ghat is visible from our rooftop restaurant. So the very restaurant, the very hotel is placed in a way that that location is so spot on that we don't have to walk for the going to the temples too much. We have the hotel itself on the ghat. So if our yatris, our people are opting for the good rooms, the higher quality rooms, they have the window, and from the window they can have the darshan, they can have the beautiful view of this mesmerizing Ganga flowing along with all the colors of India on the ghat, this colors of India, and the life happening, throbbing on the ghat can be visible just through their windows.
Mm.
So the guest house itself, the location, the amenities, the food, everything is top notch, top quality. They have their own restaurant. They have like Western food available, Indian food available, and the even the restaurant is open almost 6:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night is open. We have a beautiful quality rooms with this beautiful art and the graffitis, and yes, it is a very ancient vibey place where you'll get the very essence of Kashi. See, in Kashi these days we have the Taj, the five-star hotels, where they offer you the kind of a luxury which any five-star hotel can offer you, but it will be again a normal five-star hotel which
Mm,
cannot give you the vibe of living in Kashi, that very essence of living in Kashi. Like if you're living in a city, the very ancient, archaic, the oldest city in the planet, you have to have that vibe of living in that city, right? So you need
mm,
to live in a place where you can feel like, okay, I'm living in a very ancient old city. So that's what we are trying to give you, that
mm.
vibe of a very ancient place, not just a comfort. Yes, comfort will be there, definitely, but not just a comfort, but also a vibe of living
Mm.
in a very archaic ancient city.
Yes, understand. I mean, I've been places where, that's culturally really amazing, and then they will have like, Marriott Hotel, and I mean, you could be
Absolutely.
anywhere in the world. It's so boring, and you know, it's it's not the sort of place that
So
you would want
we
to
had a group
stay.
from Hollywood just before COVID, just 20 25 days before COVID. We had a group from Hollywood. We had some 12 ladies, and we kept them in a hotel Taj. Taj is a five-star hotel. It's just an outskirts of Varanasi, little 4 5 kilometers from Varanasi. But even though it provides the high quality infrastructure and all this luxury, but it was very chaotic for our this beautiful Hollywood yatris to come all the way from the Taj 5 6 kilometers and coming in the city, and like every day there's traffic and chaos and everything. It was not great experience for them leaving outskirts of Kashi. So
Mm,
Kashi at its very best when you stay in the premises. We call it a Panchakoshi in Sanskrit. Panchakoshi means that 5 sacred kilometers where Shiva created that yantra. So living inside of that yantra itself has a great importance.
yeah.
So not only the spiritual importance, definitely it is there. You're living in the living yantra, but to experience the beauty of Kashi, the colors of India, to be there in the middle of the city, the throbbing city, it is an experience itself. So that's why we are trying to keep our people in a place where they can be in a center where they can enjoy everything. The ultimate cremation ground is also visible from the rooftop restaurant for our hotel.
Mm,
The place where the Ganga Aarti, the evening Aarti is happening, the place, the full of life. Like in the evening, some you can say 100,000 people are gathering at least every evening. This river, the Ganga Ji, is full of boats. The ghat is full of the people are selling the things and the religious things, and this priest, this beautifully adorned in traditional clothes, performing these rituals, this like welcoming and like full of life. They are inviting this beautiful, this deity, we call it a Gangaji. And in this culture, this river, this mountain, this land is not just considered as just empties, but a life, a deity, a living deity itself. So for
mm,
us, deity are not just the beings who are living in some heavens which we haven't explored yet. This living amenities like this river, the nurturing us, giving us life. They are not commodities, just the commodities. They are life. So we are worshipping them as a living deity. So this one ritual of performing Ganga Aarti every evening became a daily routine of Kashi, and over the years now it is world famous on internet that
mm,
how people are coming, and like even an atheist can sit in this place and nobody is no discrimination, no religious identity is needed, nothing, whether you are Christian, Muslim, Hindu, nothing, Buddhist, doesn't matter. You just sit there as a piece of life and experience. If it hits you, it hits you, and you are in in a certain place where that certain receptivity, certain openness, it will just blow you away. You don't need any rituals, you don't need any mantras, you just need to be open enough to sit there and see
mm.
what that place can do to you.
Yes, yes. So it's really about absorbing the energy of the place, and it's just being open, like you said, to experience everything that is happening around you.
Exactly. You have to
Yeah.
be open enough, receptive enough. That's it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's all you need.
Yes,
Nothing
that's right.
else. Nothing
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Yes. It makes the morning yoga class sound sad.
Yeah, there might be so many yoga people interested.
Be more a little bit
They
different.
can feel relative. Yeah, they can
Yeah.
feel
Yoga off the
something
mat.
very.
It's yoga
Yeah,
off the mat.
That's right. This is living yoga. Living
it
yoga.
is a yoga. It is a real yoga.
Yeah.
So yoga is
Yeah.
not just as we call a physical exercise or a
Yeah.
pranayama or a breathing exercise.
Mm,
Yoga is something which we can call it where we are in tune with the
mm,
creator. A yog means in Sanskrit means your being is in tune with the creator. That is called yog. Yog
mm.
means something where you are so intimate with the creator that you are merged. So that is the call, a state of a yog. So that's what Kashi is a big yogashala.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
might be not doing yoga there, but it is a yogashala.
I
It is a
mean,
yoga school.
the death and the life are there hand in hand. So we're so close to all of it.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
Mm,
phenomenal,
mm.
phenomenal.
And also, uh, Buddha gave his first teachings just around that
Yes,
area
so
as
we
well.
have a
So we
place called
also
Sarnath.
also looking at that. Yeah.
So we have a place called Sarnath, just a few minute drive from Kashi. Buddha
Mm,
gave his first sermon, his first teaching there after he got enlightened in the Bodh Gaya, which is the next state from Uttar Pradesh, where Kashi, the Varanasi city, is. I want to introduce our people, our yatris, our tourists, that Kashi, the city where we are going, has a three names. There's three contemporary names right now. First is Varanasi. The city is known as a Varanasi widely in a globally right now. If
mm,
you like try want to Google it or something like that, even in the map, it is a Varanasi. The ancient name is Kashi, where in the scriptures in Sanskrit, in a yogic lore and a culture, it is called Kashi. The eternal light, Kashi means. And then the Mughals gave it a name of Banaras, a city full of juice of life. And
mm,
if we go in a very, very ancient, like in old times where Shiva itself himself created the city, it was a Anandavan. But these days people don't call it a Anandavan. So the Kashi, Varanasi and Banaras. The city has three names. The city has three names, which is also a very rare thing. Yeah.
so true. So
Yeah.
true.
So coming back to this Sarnath, where Buddha, the Gautama, the Siddhartha, who we know, he gave his first sermon. His first teaching is known as a sermon in the Buddhist tradition. The Sarnath is a place where they had this beautiful Buddhist monastery and a huge kind of a university where they used to teach about the Buddhism and about so many spiritual teachings. Still, we have incredible ruins of this. Sadly, unfortunately, we can call it a ruin because again the invaders, they
Mm,
demolished lot of buildings and all that. But still we have so many ruins and so many places where you can sense the very essence what Buddha was trying to pass, his beauty, his humanity flowing in the form of that teaching is still there. And Sarnath is a very, very different from Kashi, just few kilometers, a very calm, gentle Buddhist place. Where Kashi is full of life, like it can shake you. The Sarnath is a place where you can just go, calm down, meditate, and feel the very vibration of the Gautama, of the Siddhartha, the Buddha. And there are still so many Buddhist monks living there, so you can talk and interact with them also. There are so many people who are believing in Buddhism from Sri Lanka, Japan, China, Malaysia, like you name it, all the countries. They come from globally to visit and sit under this tree where Lord Buddha sat and he gave his first teaching. There is a huge stupa, which is a beautiful architecture marvel. Stupa is a uh, kind of a stone brick thing which they have created. It's a beautiful carving stupa. You can Google it, like a Sarnath stupa, Sarnath Buddhist stupa, and you can have a glimpse of it as well. So we can sit there, we can meditate there, we can do the circumambulation, the pradakshina, where they say that doing a circumambulation of that stupa gives a certain seed of enlightenment in us, because Buddha itself himself created the very seed of that stupa. So, yes, there are so many other places to discover as well, not just Sarnath and
So
Kashi.
much, so much, so much to take in the 5 days that or four sort of 4 and a bit days either
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Yeah, amazing, amazing.
Should we
Yeah,
open it up to some questions if anybody
yeah.
has
for
questions,
sure.
maybe?
Sure, sure.
Does anyone
Any
have questions?
questions?
I'm open enough. Please ask me anything. Do
So,
we have our dear yatris, our people interested? Hi, I'm here.
any questions? Anything?
Maybe,
Anything?
maybe
Kylie,
They
did you want to ask something? I thought you sort of.
not online. They can even write us down anytime. We are available 24/7 for them. And they can write us down in the group, Instagram, wherever they want to reach us out through your.
Yes, I'll share. Oh, you're in the group as well, so
We
the
are
WhatsApp group.
now.
Hit us in the group as well if you want to ask any questions there. But Kylie, you did want to ask something, was it? Hang on, you're muted. You're muted. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. Any other questions?
I actually have a question, Ali. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
First of all, it sounds amazing and exciting, and it sounds wonderful. So thank you so much for sharing your part of the world with us. It sounds so beautiful, very different from here, and I really look forward to enjoying it. I was going to ask about if I wanted to do something before or do something after. Is that something you might be able to sort of help me with? Whether you could recommend somewhere to stay, somewhere to learn, maybe somewhere to do some volunteering or give back or do something like that?
So you want to like open yourself more receptive in a way
Yes.
you can be
Yeah.
more receptive towards the energy.
That's right. And also just sort of be part of it, but um, also be part of it giving back. You know, the city is going to give us so much. It would
Yeah.
be, for me, it would be really lovely if I could do some volunteering or something there to help give back.
Volunteering, see, the Kashi is a place where there are so many volunteering opportunities. We have so many ashrams, we have so many places where they feed so many people, poor people, the people who are into a spiritual path where they have given up their own well being. They're not into the family life, they're living a life where they live like an ascetic, they live like a sadhu or a yogi. So they feed them. So, what we can do is we can go there, serve them, we can give them certain donation. There are places where there are cleanup drives happen where we can join them for cleanup drives as well, but trust me, for the cleanup drives and things like that we don't have enough time, because Kashi is a place where we say we need 3 lifetime to explore this city. It is so vast, it is so big in a way that not just in a way that I'm talking about the diameters and the kilometers of it, but that so much of mystical work has been done. So many temples, the ashrams, the samadhis, and places to discover. We need a lot of time. So I think for volunteering, going there, we might not have enough time, but I can give you some online volunteering opportunities. We'll stay connected, and definitely
Sounds good.
we will
Yeah,
give.
I think Ellie meant also maybe before or after the yatra, or while she's in India, because
Yes, while I'm in India.
Ellie's coming to Dharamshala with us as well. So,
Okay,
but wants to stay on in India a little bit. So maybe after the retreats, some
definitely.
opportunity maybe.
We can arrange, we
Hmm.
can with her, and
Okay.
time you wish to stay and whatever you wish to do volunteering, or you want to participate
Hmm.
in a places where they do seva, they do serving, or if you want to, even if you want to join a certain community where they are meditating together, they're chanting together, they're serving the community, they're serving the sadhus and ascetics, where they are cleaning drive, things like that, we can talk about it. For receptivity, yes, yoga is the thing where the spine is very important when it comes to aligning ourselves with the certain energies. So doing more and more exercises like connected to the spine, the more we like bend our spine, more receptive our human system is towards these energies. So yes, this thing I will highly recommend. Another very practical thing is start walking, ladies, because Kashi place, which is the ancient city in the world. So it is a very narrow. You have to walk through very very narrow, tiny gullies, very tiny narrow lanes, and in a certain places, a certain area of the city where not even a small vehicle can enter. So we have to walk to experience this city and this mystical old ancient temples of Shakti and Shiva. We have to walk. So I will suggest start walking little, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Start with that, and we might end up walking 12,000, 15,000 steps in a day in Kashi. So be prepared for that also. And if somebody is having some genuine problem, cannot walk, we can even arrange a kind of a thing where they can be, helped with wheelchair and things like that. But I hope that nobody's
Sorry.
willing to take that help. And if somebody is having a genuine concern, some injury or things like that, some age issues, we will provide them that thing also where they can be,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful. That's so good. That's
provided a wheelchair.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have a few boating experiences there as well on the Ganga.
Yes. So in Ganga, like definitely the cities, they have their own transportation ways. Like in Mumbai, they have a local train. They have this huge train network. We have a metros in India now. We have the city buses, but the Kashi in Kashi, we travel through boat, not much through the buses and all this other the traditional transport, because the Ganga, the lifeline of the city, she is flowing. Like if you Google it, some celebrities, they after the visiting Kashi, Brad Pitt, I think Brad Pitt, this Hollywood celebrity, he said the city is literally merging into this river, this mystical river, and I have never seen something like this before. So we travel through boat. We will try and give the very experience of ancient day yatra, what we call it, a pilgrimage. So in ancient days, people used to do pilgrimage through the boat, through river, and we are trying to give that a little experience of ancient days yatra to our beloved yatris. So we will explore so many ancient mystical temples through boat. We will see this mystical magical evening Ganga Aarti through boat also.
Right.
And we have other surprises for our tourists and our yatris, where the moment you beautiful people will land in Kashi, after a cab ride in AC cab, we will put you into the first ghat, and from first ghat we will skip all the traffic of the city. Our huge boat will be ready for inviting and welcoming you, beautiful people. Through boat, we will reach our guest house, and our guest house has a separate entrance from the ghat. So we have this very special privilege to have a special door where we can enter through the ghat in our hotel. So we will entering the city through boat, which will be a beautiful experience.
Amazing.
Entering in the city, you can have a glimpse of this ancient ghats, the colors of life, and yeah, I don't want to go much into it because I don't want to kill the
Don't
suspense.
spoil the surprises.
Yeah, the essence of surprise element. So actually, I'm not trying to elaborate more on the ghats and the what kind of activities happens on the ghat along with the
Yeah.
march on the cremation ground, the fire ceremony ground. We have so many other 84. We have 84 ghats, not just one or two,
Wow.
and we are exploring
84.
all of them.
Amazing.
84. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Any other questions? Um, so you can obviously Hitarth is in the WhatsApp group. So if you do have any questions that you would like to ask that might come after, you can obviously reach out to him directly and ask him those questions about Kashi. And probably in the next week or 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks, we'll put together another Zoom and talk about Dharamshala for those that are interested in Dharamshala and that part of the retreat. So, is there anything anyone wants to say before we close? Yeah, Kylie.
I just want to say, I just worked out how to unmute myself. That's it.
You've been trying to say that for the whole
Oh, and
session.
the other thing, I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
So,
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a
Me too. Me too.
pretty amazing. Yeah, it's been on my hit list since I was like 7 years old. So
oh, so you haven't been there?
not to Kashi, no.
No, no, I haven't been there
No,
either.
not to Kashi's. So this is we are in Hital's capable hands, which I trust implicitly. And
you're in the
so
hands of Shiva,
in
not
the
in the
hands of Shiva,
Shiva.
exactly, in the hands of Mahadev.
Hita.
So
So
yeah,
that's a small toy. You're in the hands of Shiva himself and
yeah,
Shakti.
and Shakti. Yeah,
I do have
beautiful.
another question. Sorry, I'm the person with lots of questions.
No, that's good.
That's
Questions are good,
that's
Dali.
good. This is
I
why we wanted to do this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your patience. So I was told that March the 4th, there's usually a really colourful celebration that happens around India. I'm not sure what the dates of this are. I'm not sure if I've just missed it or they've been given. But I was wondering, are we there? Is there a celebration in Kashi for March the 4th or something like that?
So basically, the end of February or the mid February, but this year, because in Hindu calendar, we have one extra month, which is known as Adhik Mas. So the ultimate festival for the Shiva devotee is called Shivaratri. It's a huge festival. And Kashi being a city of Shiva, so there is a huge festival in Kashi. So this time, you ladies are very lucky. We have a Mahashivratri late in March. So we are trying to set up. Let me see the exact date of Mahashivratri. I think we talked about it, right,
We've
Helen?
talked about
Yeah,
it. Yes.
we've talked about it. The retreat starts just after it. Is that right?
I think it's the 4th, I believe, the festival.
Yeah.
But that doesn't stop anyone coming in
Yeah.
early, you see, and just experiencing
We have
that.
another added advantage of the Mahashivratri very near to our retreat because Mahashivratri is on 6th of March. Just
Yes.
after this, we have our retreat. So for the celebrating this Mahashivratri, so many ascetics, yogis, and Naga sadhus, this ascetics who have given up their life and they are living in the mountains and jungles and caves, they come out normally just once in a year to give the darshan, to give an experience to the people who are not into that mystical realm. So we get to see so many of them in Kashi because they come to celebrate
Amazing.
Mahashivratri until the holy means till the mid of April, they stay in Kashi. So definitely we'll get to see so many of them. We'll get to meet them, talk to them, have a satsang. And
Amazing.
so definitely. And celebration, Kashi is celebration every day. In other parts of India, we have all kinds of celebration, whether you want to call it the January, March, February, it's ongoing. But in Kashi, every day is celebration. There is no exception. Every day is a celebration.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. That's so good. And it would be wonderful to see all of these more reclusive Babas and holy men that are coming out just for Shivaratri that
To
you
the
wouldn't see that many any other time.
Yeah, yeah, and that too, the Naga sadhus. This Naga sadhus, this very intense, mostly the naked, this ash-wearing yogis with the this
Mm,
trident in their hand. They look very fearsome, but they are very, very gentle inside, very childlike.
mm,
So to interact with them, to talk to them, maybe like most of them might not be speaking English. There are some who
yes.
can speak English as well. I have met a Baba who was a scientist and he turned into an ascetic. So
Oh,
there are
there you go.
yeah that kind of people also. But I am there to translate a little.
Yeah.
And sometimes with this kind of people, you don't need a language. You just need again a receptivity, a open mind to sit in front of them and be receptive. That's it. Whatever they have to do, whatever they have to give, they will give in a certain way that we might not even realize that they have given us something. They have like infuse something in us.
Yeah.
But once we go home, okay, like something is shook within me.
Yeah.
This
There's
is
been
my
some kind of energetic
spiritual
transmission.
secrets that, especially after visiting this kind of places, you are there, you're enjoying life, you are like full of it on. But once you go home, you settle down, then you're realizing that what energy has hit you, what kind of place you have visited where something within you have shifted big time. This
Yeah.
is what my experience also, like initially when I used to go Kashi, come back, all that kind of stuff. Then I decided, okay, like at least 6 7 months of my life in a year, I need to be here, doesn't matter what, doesn't matter what I have to sacrifice, but I cannot be stay away from Kashi for a far. And I'm having a small group from Hollywood, 1st of October to 5th of October, and again I'll be in Kashi in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You'll be looking forward to going back.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. So anything else before we close?
Can I ask a
Yeah, Margaret.
question? The street where the hotel is if we were to get a taxi in from the airport, is the hotel accessible by road?
You don't have to worry about taxi anything. I'll take care. We'll let you sit in the boat, and boat will take you out of the city with a very pleasant experience. And when the boat will drop you, our car will be ready for you, and it will drop you to the airport. We will receive you. We will drop you off. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
don't have to worry about the
Yeah.
transportation or even getting stuck in the traffic, because we have this. This hotel is special because they have this special entrance where normally Kashi has a lot of traffic. I won't lie about it because it's a very busy. Like it is right now the most popular destination in India, where people are like even from globally they are rushing in. So it is a busy place, busy place. So people can get stuck in the traffic, yes. But we have this thing because I've been working in Kashi in this tour industry is more than 8 years. Out of my experiences, mistakes, I have learned a lot. So now what we are doing is from picking up our yatris from the airport, we are bringing them in the city from the first ghat where the city is starting. We are dropping them off from the car, and our boats will be ready, and through the boat in the river you will coming, you are skipping all the traffic. Same goes when we are dropping you off to the airport. We'll let you sit just outside the hotel in the boat. Our boat will be ready, drop you off at the first ghat where you can the car will be ready, and the cab will drop you off. So again, because the car will be at outskirt of the city, the Varanasi city, so you're again skipping the traffic.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
great. Thank
That's
Yeah.
really good. That saves, yeah, because that's a question that's come up for me with people quite a bit. So that's a really big
So,
relief.
you. Yeah. And
dropping you off, picking you up is all our responsibility. You don't have to worry.
And from what I've heard too, it's really lovely to be on the boat experiencing the city that way anyway. Like it's just,
You. Yes. As I said, that we travel through boat in Kashi and we
Mm,
experience through boat. So the moment you are entering, we are trying to give you that experience of boating in Kashi. Boating
yeah,
itself is an experience in Kashi.
Yes.
And visiting these mystical temples through boat, our boat will be there, our boat will stop for us, we'll go, we'll do prayers, we'll chant there, we'll experience and meditate there, we'll come back, sit again in the boat and again. So yes, here.
yeah.
Beautiful. Really beautiful. Really, really exciting and wonderful experience.
So here right now, beautiful ladies, here I am in the city called Thiruvannamalai. It is also a place of a Shiva, and which is very different from Kashi. It's a very tender, gentle place, a very small town. Even there's so many the foreigners, so many Europeans, people from US, not too many from US, but especially from Europeans living here. Even their kids are studying here because this is a place where the sage Ramana Maharshi, he is having his ashram. He left his body many years ago, but that ashram of questioning who am I, that the very path of Arunachala, the holy mountain, the path of Arunachala. So I am fortunate enough to sitting in front of that mountain. If you beautiful people. Wish I can give you the glimpse of mountain. I just need to go outside my
Yeah,
apartment and I can give you the glimpse of the mountain.
please.
This mountain is considered as Shiva himself, not just the presence. So I would like you, beautiful people, to have the glimpse of this mountain. And we say that just the presence of this Arunachala mountain is capable enough to grant a seed of liberation. Just a moment. Here you go.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Putting in front of. Just a moment. I'm not able to zoom it. I don't know why. Can you see it?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can see it.
you
Yeah.
can see it.
I don't know why I'm not able to zoom it, but yeah, I'm trying to give you a glimpse.
Mm.
No, I think they're not allowing me to zoom. But yeah, anyway, I hope you had a glimpse of the mountain.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the photos that you've been sharing have been incredible. Really beautiful, beautiful energy there.
Yeah, it is very
Comes
beautiful.
through the photos that you've been
Yeah,
sharing.
yeah. I read an article about a lady from Europe. I don't recognize, I don't remember the exact country. So she was traveling around to India and many places like Bhutan and Nepal and like spiritual places. She was doing her practices and sadhana since so many years. And she wrote a beautiful article about it that she has been to so many places like Rishikesh, Haridwar, like so many places where people are going there to do their practices, the yoga, their sadhana, their mantra japa, the tantra sadhana, whatever. But she wrote that the amount of sincere seekers I have seen, I have met here in Tiruvannamalai, nowhere else. Because here they have a huge community of people who are living here. Their life is totally dedicated towards the spiritual well being,
Mm,
like literally the people from all over the world, especially the so many Europeans, they're living here, their kids are studying here. You won't
wow.
believe. And every day in the
Amazing.
morning and evening they will go to the Ramana Maharshi ashram. They have their the daily sadhana, the who am I, the questioning themselves, the provoking themselves, that the very questioning that of spirituality, where you are not seeking anything in the heaven, but you're seeking within yourself, that
Mm,
first asking my own self that who am I. The sage of Arunachala, the Ramana Maharshi, gave this teaching that first you start questioning yourself, that who are you, then you try and seek the heaven.
wonderful. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes, I think this is my camera. Okay, yeah,
Very special. Very, very special. Thank
my
you.
pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So again,
Anything else, ladies?
yeah, anything else?
no.
Okay. Yeah, Margaret?
No, I was just
Yeah.
looking at my list. Everything's been covered, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And like I said, you can reach out with any questions
Absolutely.
that come up. Follow Yatra Bharat because that is Hital's page for retreats and yatras. And of course, he's also on our page. And yeah,
Anytime, anytime. Absolutely.
anytime.
24/7.
Yeah.
Can write
Yeah.
me, you can ask me. Yes, definitely. And I'm more than happy to answer.
Yes. Yeah. So um, there to answer all your questions and anything you need to know. And yeah, I think probably it's getting later here, so I think a few of us are quite tired.
Flagging a little bit.
We're starting to get a little bit slower. It's not as early as in India. So and many of us have had a really big day. So we will close it now. Barb, did you want to say anything before we close quickly?
No, but just thank you, Hitath. Amazing. It's so lovely to have you share all
My
of,
pleasure.
and
Anytime, Babaji.
we look forward to meeting you in person very soon,
Absolutely.
and hopefully
Absolutely.
all
I'm
these
more
ladies will
excited than
join
you, beautiful ladies. I'm more excited.
us.
And so you should be.
Let me introduce to my friend from Italy. She is my friend,
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
and she's
yes.
been here with me
Bye.
since last 2
Hello,
weeks.
how are you? I've seen all your
Bye.
beautiful photos.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nice to
What
meet
what
you.
Nice to
what
meet you too.
what part of Italy?
Living Sicily, South
Ah,
Italy. Sicily, yes.
my family's from Calabria.
Ah, wow.
You can talk in your language with her.
Non
You
parlo
understand Italian?
non parlo italiano bene.
Ah, okay.
Pochino, pochino.
Okay.
So
I have just
it's so
learned two, three
lovely to
words.
meet you.
I have learned just 2, 3 words. This is Carino, Carina,
Carino, carino, yes.
Carino, and Ciao amore.
Oh, all the
Amore,
nice words.
amor mia. Just,
Amore
that's it.
mio,
That's
yes.
okay.
See, you know better than me, definitely.
Well, look, my grandma taught me whatever Italian I know, but yeah,
Yeah.
But Sicily's
Anyway,
close to
yeah.
where my family's from.
Oh, okay. You have face features also, like very similar.
Yes, because of the south. We're from the south. The
Hmm.
northern Italians are fairer. The southern Italians have more Arabic descendants and
Hmm.
darker features. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No worries, ladies. I'll let you go. Have a
Okay,
nice rest
right.
and sleep,
Okay.
and I'm
Yes.
here whenever you
Thank
want me
you.
to.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
more
you.
than happy
Thank
to
you.
help
Thank
and
you.
answer whatever question. Just throw at me.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Okay,
It's
we
been
will.
wonderful.
Yeah,
And I'll
Hariom.
post in the group when the next session is. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Really grateful and so wonderful to have you all here. With love.
Thank you, Helen.
Hariom,
Much
Thank
love.
Arana.
you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank